Hello, I'm here. Just give me a second. I think I have some problems with stream avatars. So let me get this music out. Why is my camera like this? Yeah, this is better. Hello and welcome to a new stream. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna restart the vertical stream because yeah, same problem as always. It just doesn't like to pick up the stream, or stream avatars doesn't like to pick up the correct stream. So let me just end the vertical stream. Let's end it. Dismiss. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to schedule a new one. Reuse settings. This is day, well, this is, yeah, day 15 of making this game. So I'll put it to public again. Now, if I connect this, will you show up? I hope so. I hope so. Okay, here I am. Can you try typing something so you may appear in as an avatar? And let me read you first. Mihol says, hello, what's up? Mihol, welcome to the stream. Well, dude, I saw your animation, the thing that you did with the smear for the slots machine. Really, really cool. I really liked it. And Nepal says, yo, and happy after Christmas or Boxing Day. What is Boxing Day? But happy Christmas to you, Nepal. Happy Christmas. Or well, day after Christmas. And Nick, you say I wouldn't be happy if someone boxed me. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. Yeah, we can box. Yeah, now they are appearing. Let me start the vertical stream again. So like this. Let's do public. And now if I just press this, it should be okay. We should be live on both vertical and horizontal. And let me read you here again. And Mijo is saying we can box right now and, and find out. Yeah, Nebo is like Boxing Day. It doesn't mean boxing as a fight. Well, it's basically British Black Friday. Oh, I didn't know something like that. Like had that name. And they just say boxing is what Fortnite players call putting a player into a build box, and it's not nice. So let's either way send it for review. Okay. So, dude, Christmas was crazy, or well, not crazy in the sense of I didn't go party or anything. Uh, but my schedule is wrecked. It's absolutely smashed. It got obliterated. I think I slept at 7 a.m. and I think I slept like 5 hours. Then the next day I slept at 2, and I think yeah, now I have slept like solid seven. But I'm still like trying to recover from uh that day that I went to sleep at 7 a.m. So how did your Christmas go? I'd like to know. I know Nepal saw some fireworks, spending time with the family too. Uh, yeah. So what are we going to do today? And by the way, like this holidays like just smash my schedule completely. I don't know if next week like what is it supposed to like when do people get holidays for next week? Because next week gets cut out on Wednesday, I think. It's a new year. So I don't know if next week I'll be streaming. Probably I won't, or if I do, I'll be streaming Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, just so you know. Okay, so let me go. No background, and here. Yeah. So what do we have here? Yeah, it's just I opened the project really. What we were doing the last stream was trying to make some effect for when you get out of the area. You get you get like post processing effect going where it looks like red basically. Say Nepal, we watched The Witcher season 4, family TV show, family movie night, but we watched a TV show. It had redeeming moments. But it was let's not get there. Let's go not there. Let's not go there. Um, I'm not going to even ask about it. But cool stuff. Spending time with the family, watching the show, very nice. Okay, so yeah, let's go to Notion because I think in Notion do I have it open? Yeah, it's in here. So we were doing this, basically changing the penalty you get. So what we had before and what's on the current update is basically when you go outside of the zone, the enemies that you have killed will basically get replenished. So you will have to kill them again. And I no longer want that to happen. So we're going to do something else. And that else is having the player or you get damaged when you go outside of zone. So I could show you, but yeah, I can show you, but let me go first into the post processing manager, global volume. And these things is what we want to tweak. So the lift, gamma, and well, color adjustments. So in here, we had a bunch of changes that we did for this to look nice, for this to look red, for this to look like you get hurt. So now I'm going to reset them for a little bit so we can, well, I could have just disabled this and these two. So you're gonna get like and chromatic aberration has to go too. Yeah, so what I want to show you is, well, basically what we had from last week, from Friday of last week. No. What am I talking about? It's Thursday. No, Thursday was the day that I didn't stream, dude. I'm so cooked. My brain needs to sleep. but it's was it Wednesday? Wednesday, I think it was the last changes that we did to the game. And need to say, I did like nothing all day yesterday. We ate something on the 24th, and something, and somehow was left to clean the house the day after. Like it's my mom's house, and she was gone the entire day. No heads up. And younger sister left with me, and I sat until 7 a.m. just chilling. Was it chill holiday? Yeah, talking with friends about stuff. Well, at least you got some time to spend with friends, even though I don't know if you were with friends IRL or just chatting in Discord or something. Yeah, it's cool to like hang out. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these enemies. I was trying them before, I think, but I don't want them anymore. So I'm just going to delete them. Yeah, sure, IRL. Okay, okay. Okay, so yeah, this thing is basically when you go inside and you go outside, I want the effect to start happening, but yeah, you will get damaged more and more, and the time gets reset once you enter again, so you will no longer get um, hurt once you get inside the zone again. Need to say, let's say yes, that makes me look cooler. Okay, so yeah, we have that damage going on. Now I don't really know how to change these colors here. All I know is I want to change the intensity of the chromatic aberration and the saturation on the color adjustment. And this is going to be the more complicated, I would say, the most complicated one. Um, Let me get my face out of here. So this, because I would need to like keep a color reference all the time to what color should it be, the leaf gamma and gain. But yeah, not that bad anyway. Okay, so yeah, if we look into the task, we have the functionality. Yeah, we have the functionality for getting damaged. But also getting damaged, um, activating, deactivating post or tweaking post processing, tweaking because we are not going to only be activating and deactivating stuff because like we need to tweak it. So tweaking post processing. Yeah, we don't need distortion and aberration to be marked like this. We could have some kind of sound, but I'm going to discard the sounds for now because I need to do like another batch of sounds before we have version 0.2. I guess. Yeah, we should have more sounds and not just for this, but for the zone entering and going away, for the flying enemies when they are about to fire at you, they should have a sound effect too. So there's plenty of sound effects that I need to add. So I'm not going to add them one by one, like in while I do the tasks, but I'm going to add them in a big chunk in a task that is just like sound effects part 2 or something. Okay, so first of all, functionality getting damaged is there. Now tweaking the post processing. Let's see, tweaking the post processing. So this needs to be like linked to how far you have gone, you have been outside. So it's gonna get progressively distorted. Now let me get to the post processing manager first, because that's what is going to basically control everything post processing related. So I don't need this, so I'm gonna just delete these namespaces here. And so far on the post-processing script, or post-processing manager script, we only have some things for vignette and bloom, because I always use those, and those are in my template. But we need to add more for chromatic aberration, for those colors, lift, gamma, and whatever that other one is, and for the color change, for the color like saturation. And Nick, you say, I still got no answer to where she went. She avoids her sisters like the plague. Like, is it hard to give a heads up that I'll be dealing with her house and kid the whole day, night cycle? Would be nice to know. Would be nice to know. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't. Yeah, very very weird. I guess people just I don't know, just don't have uh very good relationship with their family. Like I know I know it's not uncommon that that can happen, or that just happens. And Nick, you say -7 Celsius during the day and -3 during the night. By the way, no snow. Sad, dude. Here we had like yesterday. It was close to 30 degrees Celsius or something like that. Very hot. It was very very hot. Like I went outside and I was it was not good. Was not good. And it's 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 crazy because it's like I don't know. I associate and I'm sure a lot of people associate Christmas with snow and like lower temperatures, but here is inferno. Yeah, it is very very hot in here. Okay, so let's see. I wanna first. I'll have to get them. Well, I'll do a try get in here. It's gonna be public. I'll do the same thing for all of the effects that I have. So let's go one by one. What do we have first? I think it's chromatic aberration. Yeah, I think it's chromatic aberration. Let me just go into the global volume so I can uh yeah, so I can change these things. Yeah, so it's first chromatic aberration, then we have lift, gamma, and gain, and then the color adjustments. And need to say, soon enough, global warming will do the same thing over here. Uh, I hope it's not soon, because it's very yeah, it's sad to have very hot weather on these holidays. Well, and it's just not on the holidays. Like the weather is crazy. I think I've noticed a change since 2015, 2018. In that range, like Chile got a very very um extensive period of like drought. Like basically it didn't rain for like a year or something, or more even. And we had like then one day of rain in the whole year, and then like in the next year was like three times. It got very very uh dry. Everything got like very very dry. And now we're going like we're getting back to somewhat normal weather, but still like it's like the how do you call this, like there's winter, there's summer, there's yeah, the seasons got very very weird. Like they exchanged, like now they start a little bit later or earlier. It's weird. And Nick, you say love me love me my global warming. No, like generally over here it was the same, super super dry in 2020, and recently there are floods. Okay, so the whole 360, or rather 180. Okay, so let's get some. And how was it normal in Poland? How was the weather normally like Let's talk 2015. Um, was rain common? Because here it wasn't like Chile didn't get like a ton of rain like some other countries, but it had like some healthy amount. Say nicked. It's still super dry. There are just massive rain periods that will kill so many crops. Mm. Well, not that I remember. I was in Germany, but it was normal before that. So you used to study in Germany too? Uh, yeah, I didn't know. Well, like I don't know much about. Well, I only know you're from Poland, but I didn't know you lived in Germany. Okay, so public void. Let me get the chromatic aberration or set chromatic aberration, and I wanna get a float, and it's gonna be value. So here I'll just do. Well, I have the global volume, right? I'll grab the profile, and I'll try to get the chromatic aberration, and it's gonna be chromatic aberration. And Nikki said, yeah, pretty much I did for a while. Recently there is just that cycle of massively dry periods mixed with weeks of constant rain. Not 24/7, but like most of the week we'll have rain. Hmm, I see. Yeah, very different weather from what we have here. But do you like it? Like I know it may be bad, but do you like the rain 24/7? Because well, I guess for a short period of time I would like it, but I don't know if it's all the time. It's probably gonna make me a little bit sad. Okay, so in here, chromatic aberration dot not active, but I want to set the intensity, and the intensity needs to be the value. So why can I set the value? It says cannot implicitly convert type float to unity render a clumped float parameter. So this needs to be a clumped float. So I think if I do math f dot clump 01, no, float to clump float to parameter. Intensity, let's see what we have here. Override. Mm, value? I guess that is it. The value. Now, what about the lift gamma and whatever? Nick you say, so yeah, some rain is cool. I like it. When it's 5 Celsius outside, it's awful. Hear me out. Everyone loves lovely weak rain while it's 30 degrees outside. Yeah, not gonna lie. That's the only rain that people do like. If it's like extremely harsh weather, it gets annoying after a while. Not that long. Okay, so here public void, and I'm gonna say set. Mm, well, why can't I just store these things? I could just store the vignette, the bloom, the chromatic aberration, and whatever, instead of just having to do the try get every time. So that's what I'm gonna do. So here I'm gonna have the vignette, and I'm gonna say private, just to specify private vignette. and it's gonna be vignette. Need to say, but that's only in the summer here, and you have to be lucky it's not a storm building up. Issue is that you need to be walking in jackets around here most of the time, or hoodies, I guess. When it rains in this temperature, it's annoying and cold. Yeah, I would guess so. I would guess so. It is. Seems like something very, very annoying. Private here. Let's do. I want to have the vignette, the bloom, and chromatic aberration. Bloom, bloom, private, chromatic, aberration, chromatic, aberration. Like this. So here at the beginning, I will do uh global volume, profile, try get, and will this return? It will return bool. Okay. So I'll do here if that try get out vignette vignette like that vignette. I'm gonna do my variable is gonna be equal to that thing that I got out of it. Else, I'll just debug that log error. Couldn't 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 get the vignette from the from global volume. Okay, so now I will need to do basically the same for each one of these. And need to say, one day hopefully people realize that global warming will just make that cycle worse. Can you believe that I know smart people that believe, oh, I don't care. If it gets hotter, it will be nice. It will be nicer. Yeah, it doesn't it doesn't sound like something very very smart to say. Even though they're smart people, doesn't seem to be something very smart to say. Like maybe there will be a period of time where it will be nicer, but at what cost, you know? And after that, what happens, you know? Profile, try get, bloom. Wasn't like I think I saw uh Miho say I'm back. What is happening? Welcome back, Miho. Welcome back. Just trying to get the things from the global volume. Like I'm just storing them instead of well, here for the vignette and the bloom effects on post processing, I was just like getting them and assigning them. But every time I wanted to change the value, I was getting them. So now I'm going to store them. That's it. What I'm doing. But talking about global warming, and need to say, yeah, they are. But something is making them believe that it will just be a +3 Celsius stops. You know. Oh yeah, and what I was about to say is, I think Bill Gates, you know, Bill Gates, he has been like talking about global warming since a long time, and now he suddenly says like, well, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's something weird. It's weird for someone that is like so invested into AI and AI like generates a lot of like waste in water and stuff to say something like that suddenly. But yeah, I don't want to get into what those people say. And that one guy is here and says, "Oh my god, I love post processing. Welcome to the stream." That one guy, welcome, welcome. How is it going? I hope you had a very, very nice Christmas. And Miho will say, "Oh, of course, of course." Nepal will say, fuck, fuck Bill Gates." That's what. That's why he's saying it. He's downplaying the effects of it to promote AI. Yeah, I don't know. I think with the global warming, I don't want to get it into the weeds of it because it's like a very, very um serious debate. It's like a serious thing to talk about. So yeah, I don't know. If you really want to like get your opinions and stuff, this is not this is not the channel. Like one thing that I told, or what I told myself before starting to stream or whatever, dude, I'm not talking about like politics or anything that is like I find serious and important to talk about, because first, I don't want to like influence whatever you think about, and two, like why the fuck would I be talking about it? Like there's plenty of people smarter than me that if you want to uh like get your opinion straight or do your research, you shouldn't be hearing at me, you know? Uh, you say that one guy. First time I heard Roman swear, my life isn't that same the same now. Sorry, sorry. There's some agenda behind it, but this guy won't live enough to see the effects of that. Need to say, let's talk about. Let's take a lighter topic, Roman. What do you think about Christianity? Yeah, no religion either. No religion either. No, Neville says, so what do you guys think about Apex Legends? Yeah, no politics or religion here. Well, you're free to think about whatever you prefer about religion, but yeah, I'm not talking about it for sure. No religion. I haven't played it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get the bloom. Now this is important. Bloom. I want to get the bloom component. I'm just gonna call it bloom here, and yeah, if I do get it, if I get true in this, I'm going to just grab my variable and I'm gonna assign the value to this. Now, else, if I don't get it, I'm just going to debug the log error. Log error. Um, oh, that was a serious question. It has a lot of Modern Warfare 2 vibes, and Modern Warfare 2 is unplayable now. I don't know what happened with Apex Legends. I used to play it when it first came out, but I haven't touched it in a very long while. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Warframe. Yeah, more hackers and bots than actual players. But in Nick just say so it's another TF2 situation, but didn't Valve kinda solve it? Like I don't know how it is really. I just knew they were trying to like solve the botting problem in TF2. And that one guy, you say, Roman, what games do you play? I haven't been playing a lot. The last game I played with yeah, the last game I played was Peak. That's it. Like it's a as I said, it's a pretty chill game, and it's not only about like the climbing, but like talking with whoever you're playing with. And I need to say, yeah, they did, but still, it has been going on for years. Yeah, Peak is so peak, to be honest. And what games do you like to play? What games? If you had to do like your top three, and we can go like, or no, let's just everyone here. throw your one suggestion of game that you're like currently obsessed with, or well, just one that you really really like. Because if we went one for one, just saying like three each, it would be uh, a lot. Okay, Warframe and Helldivers. But yeah, Warframe. Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft always have been. Yeah, it's Minecraft. Like you always have to go and play Minecraft again. And that one guy you say I don't play games, but Geometry Dash, I mostly focus on coding. So you're kind of like me too. So I don't play a lot. Uh, and I do like try to code, or that's everything that I do mainly. But yeah, from time to time, especially when I play, yeah, I no longer play solo. That's the thing. That's the thing, and it's something that I do enjoy. But it's like if I have time, I prefer to do my games instead of playing them or playing other games. It's an open source, simple, cool war simulation thingy. Open front. It does sound interesting. Yeah, before the year ends, um, before the year, I don't know what days will I stream next week because it's like end of the year. Um, but we could do like something more on the playing side instead of just coding because I think last year we did something like that and it was pretty interesting. You all like yelled at me for being for sucking at games. Oh yeah, I know. Like it's not like you're gonna get mad or anything. It's just that I prefer doing my games instead of playing games right now. Um, but yeah, for sure. Like I love games. I love games. I wouldn't have gotten into making them if I didn't love them in the first place. Okay. So the only reason I went into gaming is like trying to do the things that I find. I don't know. I find a game that is very cool, but lacks something that I would really like to have in that game, and that's why. And I would like to make something like that, but with that specific thing that I like. That's exactly why I went into game dev. Okay, so the debug that log error is gonna be couldn't get the bloom from global volume. Now let's catch the other one. Let's go quick with this. It's the same thing, basically. Everything or every one of these effects works the same. You get the global volume, then the profile, and do a try get. Try get, and what do I want to get? In this time, I want to get the chromatic aberration, and I'll do chromatic aberration here. If I get it, I will assign it here, chromatic aberration equals the chromatic aberration I got from the try get. And if I don't get it, I'm gonna do a debug that log error. And it's just the same message. So just couldn't get the chromatic aberration from global volume. Now we have two more to do. So we have also, let me write first the variables here. So private is gonna be lift. Yeah, lift gamma and gain. Lift gamma gain. And we have another one that is called color adjustments. So if we go here again, it's gonna be color adjustments, color adjustments, color adjustments. And it's exactly the same process. I'm just like getting them. So like assigning the values and global volume dot profile. And I probably could just do, I'm gonna grab this previous one and I'm going to copy and paste I normally don't like to copy and paste stuff, even if it's my own code, because there could be some errors that you get just by copying and pasting because you forget to change the name of something or whatever, and that doesn't happen if you type it every time. But yeah, sometimes it's just helpful to just do copy and paste if it's something very repetitive like this. But I try to not do it a lot. Lift gamma and gain, lift gamma, and same thing when I bring something that someone else wrote to my code, I try to write it myself. Okay, so lift gamma gain equals lift gamma gain, and here couldn't get the lift gamma lift gamma gain, and here what I want to get is color adjustment here. Color adjustments is color adjustments, and I'm just going to replace this message with couldn't get the color adjustments. Okay, so let me read you. There's a lot of comments. I wouldn't be mad. Feel better about myself. And Art is here. Always says this, the enemy I'm fighting wants to win. He questions if I want the same thing. When did Art join? I hadn't seen him because the first message I saw about him or from him is Jojo. What's up, Art? Welcome to the stream. How is it going, dude? I hope you had the merriest of the Christmas. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the holiday. And Nikki say when Roman played Cuphead on stream early on, he just started ignoring us for most of the stream. You summoned the wizard. Yeah, I'm not very good at at games at all, and especially Cuphead. Like I couldn't like not ignore you because you. It's not about what you were writing or anything. It's because I was so focused on the game that I just couldn't read anything. And I just say hardest working man in game dev. Hey, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. And need to say impressive. And that one guy, 100%. Banana Man got flagged for reviews. So, funny count. Okay, we're back at bananas. Um, okay. Nepal, they say he said it when I played Cyberpunk, and I just say I joined a JoJo. Uh, thought you'd take a long weekend. I no, I didn't. Like I just took one day because I wanted to spend time with my family and stuff. But that's it. I will take a longer time next week because I didn't want to like stop it here and take like a very long break. But next week I will take either 3 or 5 days. But probably gonna be like 4 at most, really. At most. It could be, yeah, 3 or 4 days I'll take uh next week because it like the week gets cut in the middle by New Year's. And Napoli say, in romanleco's defense, it's kind of hard to reach out and play the game. You know, you know how it is. Okay, let's get into this again. So now that I have these things, I don't know, I no longer need to do this. So if I do set vignette active, it's just gonna be or yeah, it's just this. I don't no longer need any of this. It's just going to be this vignette dot active is going to be value. Here, the bloom active is going to be bloom dot active equals value. And I don't know where I forgot my water bottle. Where is it? Let me go find my water bottle. I'm gonna be right back. Hello. Here it is. You say you're trying to be even more distracted than you already are to hide how good you are, so we don't feel bad. I see the vision. Yeah, maybe he's the only one who knows. Okay, so let me rewrite this without the try get thingy. So it's gonna be set void set chromatic aberration aberration intensity, and it's gonna ask for a float, and I'm just gonna grab the chromatic aberration intensity value, and I'm gonna pass the value. Oh, close. Yeah, float value, and here value. Now I need to do the same for the other two, but it's way simpler now that we just have we have the thing stored in variables. So public void set. Well, this is gonna be a little bit different because I don't want to just set the like everything lift gamma and what's the other one? I always forget. Lift gamma and gain. Yeah, I don't want to set them um all of them at the same time. I want to set just one. So set, or I could have a function where hmm I could have a function and I could pass a string, and depending on that string, I'm going to affect one or the other, or having two, or like multiple. I don't know. And J G G J K L K L says Unity is still better than Godot. I don't know. In some aspects, yeah, but Godot is open source and it's growing. I don't know. I don't know. Use whatever you like. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. And Nick say debating on if I should do something productive or not. It's about time to do something. I think my schedule is so silly right now. Um, I don't know. It's up to you, Nick. But if you do, I would like to know what you will be working on. And you say, does anyone know if the redot Godot situation is still a thing? What is that the situation? Redot in Godot? I don't know. What is it? I'm unaware of the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna set lift gamma gain. Oh, they're split because of woke Discord or something. Yeah, the woke Discord. I think I saw that somewhere. Okay, let's do set lift gamma and gain, but I'm gonna separate these things. I'm gonna separate these things. So I'll just do public void set lift public void set gamma. Or no, you know what? I'm just going to do here. What will I need? Do I need a color? Probably I need a color, right? Because I want to set the color on the lift gamma and gain. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna do public. First, let's do public void set saturation. Set color saturation, and I'll do float value. And here I'll just do let's grab the color adjustments dot saturation dot value equals the value like that. And now probably say I don't like sliders in Unity unless they are already set up. Sliders, what do you mean with the sliders? With for the variables like the ranges, or sliders in as in UI components? I personally like them. I personally like them. It's just that it's they look very bad and they are the basic setup looks awful. No. Art, you say using Unity's 2D features as a normalized one, Godot's 2D development is a 1.5 to 2. They handle animations, tiles, and much more better and more intuitively. If you include UI 2D, then a 2, period. For 3D, keeping Unity as a 1. Godot 3D implementation, debugging, and tooling is about 0.3. Well, they still have a lot to work in terms of 3D for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have used Unity for 2D, and I would personally pick it's. I think I'm a little bit. I like Unity a little bit too much because I know, for example, Game Maker is way better for 2D than Unity. In my opinion, it's way better. But I end up just doing my project in Unity because I'm like just so used to it now, and you can do it anyway. But if I had to suggest someone what engine to use for 2D, I would say, dude, use Game Maker. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. And Ninja say, oh, also some guy made a platformer with a map editor in Minecraft recently. Wow. Yeah, Scratch Junior. Yeah, Minecraft has become a game engine. And TC, what's up, TC? Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a very lovely Christmas. And TC, you say you forgot that the Godot language is a -6 quality of life experience, and the UI itself is a 0.1. And I just say the problem is Unity is a 3D development tool that has 2D slapped on top. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything differently. And TC, you say also sub chat and Roman had a great Christmas. Well, I'm very very glad. Yeah, you guys argue about game engines. Okay, so I'm gonna do still living gamma, and here, what do I really want to set in here? probably a color, right? Because what I want to change is in here. Um, I'm just gonna spark the fire so you can fight about game engines. Um, yeah, so in here, well, I would like to change these colors to red. That's what I want to do, nothing else. But how do I set them? Let me see. Let me see what do I have inside uh, this. So it's gonna be lift, gamma, gain, and okay. Here I can access gain, gamma, and lift if I search it specifically. That's good. Now let's say I want to change gamma. I can do set value, and what does it do? Well, set the value, but I don't want to set the value of -1 to 1. I want to set it. I want to set the color of this. So how do I do that? Override? What does override do? I guess I'll look this things up. And Chris Gemafak says hello. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. How is it going? And RTC script I think should be where every game development intended programmer should begin. script. It will force you to quit or develop good habits. And TC, you say also make sure you snag the free stuff on Unity. Yeah, I put a star onto in the link that you gave me or you sent in Discord about the free stuff that Unity gives. Are to say habits that translate well to other languages. The idea of calling down and signaling up is something that is mandatory in JavaScript, or your project breaks with which in C# enforces separation of concerns when applied. And TC, you say, Roman, there's a New Year gift. One a day. You get today. Go get today's. Where is it? Did you send it on Discord? I have to get them. Yeah, I'll do get them off stream. Because I saw the link that you sent, but I wasn't sure if it was like a one-time thing on yesterday or if it's like something like each day you get a new one. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here and let's search in art. You say in C# you get spoiled with dependency injecting, or direct dependency calls with get component. Well, I'm a spoiled programmer. I do love C#. Uh, and need to say it's every day. You can't claim an old one. Okay, okay. Each day till 31. Okay, so in here, let's see. I want to search what um yeah, how do I access these components? Because if I access global volume or Unity global volume docs, DC, you say spoiled. I say welcome to the 21st century. Anything that increases developer quality of life is better than not doing that. Like I get Art's point in like I don't know, knowing the basis, or for example, I think using a language that is like closer to assembler is going to provide you like valuable info of how languages work, and it can be helpful, and it is helpful. Now, when you use other languages that are a little bit more sugar coated or abstracted, um, yeah, you have to use the benefits of it, because if it's more abstracted, you have certain things that you can do differently. Um, but I'd say like having the basis there, or knowing how things work under the hood, it's helpful sometimes too. Okay, Unity's documentation, global volumes. Okay, I want to get the uh, can't record global volume. I was expecting to get something from not here, but not from the manual, but the scripting API. Or no? Let's see. Unity docs. Oh, Unity documentation. Unity scripting API reference. Let's do. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to get. Here, if I search global volume, what will I get? Need to say it's so annoying how I need to say I'm not exempt from taxes on assets every time I claim the free ones. TC say it is important to know the basics on underlying systems once. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I need to say even with the autofill, this doesn't save. Okay, so change lift gamma gain unity vector out of array. Yeah, but I don't want to set it here. It's just for changing it in script. You know, you say also by spoiled, I mean I've seen stuff when folks do get component on the CPU within the engine's loop while doing it in like doing it on update or fixed update or something can get like very expensive. But I don't know why would you do that really. Well, if you can do whatever, but yeah, like you're going to notice very quickly that if you do that, you're going to get performance issues. Need you say message help for review, real? Mm, Indian loops, my stomach drops whenever reviewing code and I see it. My eyes hunt for a gate and any gate right away. Yeah, YouTube just doesn't stop with it's the holidays. YouTube is high, very high. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube is doing. Okay, how can I make the color wheels? I'm gonna ask the Almighty, you know? I'm gonna ask the Almighty. Um here, how to modify the color of left gamma and gain, left gamma gain. Mm, I have the I have lift gamma gain And I don't know how to set the colors. Know how to set the colors. Uh, Something that I have always have like problems with specifically is with post processing. There, at least that I know of, like it's a little bit harder to find how to access this stuff. And I remember that when I wanted to do this, for example, the try get or just know anything like how to change post processing stuff via code, I had to like go to Code Monkey to watch a tutorial on how to do it because I just didn't really know. And DC, you say my legacy in Roman stream is fixed update, audio mixers, and the most cursed auto moderation triggering ever. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's a good legacy in my view. It's a good legacy. Yeah, audio mixers, my beloved. They are really. I didn't even know they existed. The audio mixer, or at least not something like that implemented in Unity. I've always done my audio in some other way or using Fmod. That's a very good legacy, TC. Um, okay, let's see what the Almighty says. Yeah, okay. The short answer: how to set the colors. Okay, it's changing the value. That's the value. Okay, so the same thing. And is the fourth one for why would I have to set a vector for? Well, let me try it. Let me try this. I'm gonna do just for the gamma. I'm gonna do just the gamma and it's gonna be value. But I have a set value here. Shouldn't I be using this? Shouldn't I be using this? Volume parameter. Set vector 4 for gamma because it's RGBA. Yeah, I guess like it was like RGBA, but I just was expecting like color, but yeah, I guess like you do it this way for post processing. I was I don't know why, but I was expecting like just setting color like if it was any other kind of like normal color. RGBB to drop. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so here let's do vector 4. No. Let's try something. Let's try. What could we try? Let's do something. What is? Yeah, just pure red. So is this gonna be like? Do I have to do 0, 1? Is it gonna be 0 to 1 or 25? 255 a maximum. Let me try with 255, and I'm gonna do 0, 0, 1 or 2255. It's gonna be new vector 4. Okay, but this is asking me, oh, for volume parameter. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna do it like this. Value equals this. And I just need to call it one time. So I'm gonna do it on start just because I want to try it. I don't know or I don't care about uh using this anywhere else. First I just want to know if it works and I'll reset the lift gamma and gain first. RGBB delayed by RAM shortage. Demon summonings. What if I summon the banana demon? I know. I knew this was about a cult. You can't deny it now. Okay, so I'm gonna reset this thing here. Let's bring it back to what it was before. Like that. I don't have to be precise. Just resetting it. Yeah, like that. Okay, now if I'm going to disable the color adjustments and the chromatic aberration for now. I just want to see the lip gamma and gain change. Nikki say I thought it was obvious. I mean, the whole Man song is about drugs, but I just saw the Silicats and it's like I don't know. There's like I don't know if it's Polish, but there's a song about a cow or the cow meme song. I don't know what it says. I think it's about like drugs or something or like cocaine, but it's just a cow dancing. I don't see further than that. Okay, so here nothing really happened. Yeah, the Polish dancing cow. Um, so yeah, what exactly am I trying to change? Trying to change the gamma, and the gamma hasn't been changed at all. Mm, well, it should play, right? Let's do a debug. Let's do a debug.log. Changed their gamma. Okay, no reference exception. Let's go. Let's go to console. And where is it drawing that? Uh, here. Loaded data 7 years. Okay, yeah, because I'm calling functions that no longer do. If I wanted to call this, I would have to do it after I find the values for this stuff. Okay, so let's save it now. I shouldn't get an error. Okay, the gamma is being affected. I don't know if you can tell, but the gamma is being affected. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle, but it's being affected. Yeah, so this is gonna be it's gonna be a one, I think. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure either at the beginning, but I think it is. I think it is being affected. Yeah, I'm not reading some messages there, just so I don't get cancelled. Especially one of your previous messages. Okay, now that we have that and we know that we are affecting the lift, let's change it to something. Well, it should be like red. But what red do I want? Let's first find the shade of red that we want. And it's bad that we can't see it here. But let's activate tint here. I know this is a bloom, but I just want to get the shade of red, and I'm gonna reset it after. So it's just gonna be pure red. I don't know if I should use pure red. Like maybe something like that. Let's do 30. and 30 is gonna be. I'm not using 255 as the top. The top is 1, so it's 0 to 1. And hard to say, can people get cancelled still? Uh, dude, I know. I find it very funny. Like there has been like a ton of like big creators. Like I'm just a dude mainly streaming. No, not like a creator in that sense. But like real creators get like cancelled, and it's like 2 weeks. Oh, I was cancelled, and they are like just uploading like a week after. They are just back to their regular schedule of uploading. Not even like a well, apologies depending on how they do it. They're like okay, or they backfire. But yeah, for example, with this guy, uh, the guy Pirate Software got like obliterated by the whole internet, and now he's like still there. He's still there with with the same schedule. And of course there's like another thing that happens is like people just like to do the rise and fall of blah blah blah, and dude, the dude is like just there. It's not going to go away. Yeah, I'm gonna get some an ukulele. Now I just say I thought at worst in 8 years some YouTuber will make a video about some dude who streams broke the back of the censorship industry after getting cancelled for reading how on chat on chat. And Nate say Pirate Software will never regain his reputation, but he will sure still streaming trying to ignore it. Yeah, he got obliterated because he pathologically is incapable of apologizing. Yeah, the reputation is not going to get like fixed, but it's no longer like it's not the same kind of cancellation. Like when I think about cancellation, is like he's like deplatformed. He can't be doing anything. Like that's what I think about when I think about cancellations, or like just people are in their channels, like just trying to cancel them constantly. Okay, yeah. So I have to get yeah. Let's try with it's gonna be 212 and 29. So what could we do? It's gonna be I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna set this to something very high in the red. So 0.925 or 0.5 F. Here on the blue is gonna be something very small, so 0.5 F. And I could do 0.35 F. Mm, I don't know. Let's do something lower even. 0.02, 0.2, or I was thinking 0.15, 0.15. And then this last one is just going to be 1. Just full opacity. On YouTube is on another level with the flagging. Going anti-woke, so scared. There, there is fine. And I just say I recall that Nepal was on about it, and also my colleague. To me, it appeared like he said dumb stuff that made him lose lost good fate, right? Like he backed some really silly greedy corporate ideas that were very anti-consumer. Then that opened the way for ridiculous criticisms to take root. Yeah, honestly, I have to be honest. He may be an asshole, but I don't hate the guy. Like he's just uh stubborn as fuck. Like he can't apologize, he can't recognize his mistakes. But that's my take of someone that doesn't know him. And like that's another thing with the internet. You don't really know the people that you're uh referring or talking about. Okay. Yeah, like hate is such a big thing. Such a big thing. I don't really hate anyone. Like to hate is like to waste time for me. So all of the fate he lost. Yeah, people do like to watch the fire. Okay, so here now that I know this changes, let's see if this color works for what I want to do. Okay. Um, I think I might have been modifying some things that are like not related to the color. Like why is this like that? It should be like this. Oh, and also the bloom tint. I don't really want to use this. I'm gonna put the tint back. The actions speak for themselves. I don't like the guy. In my opinion, his close-minded, hostile approach is very toxic, and I don't like that. And I just say, I guess that weak Mr. Beast drama was still silent, and Logan Paul scams were drying up. Income pirate software. Very, very true. Okay, so let's go back in here. And I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong in here because the value changed in a way that I wasn't expecting. You see, if I press play here, like you'll see, let me get my face out of here. If you see here, we have 1, 1, and 1 to each of the places in gamma. When I press play, I'm just trying to modify the color. And I have here 2, 1.16, and 1.16. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Maybe. Okay, because what I want to do is just this, like just pull the colors up like that. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's see. No color. That's it. No color. RGB. If you want to think in color, okay, that is helpful. I could just have a color, and I'll do the color that R, color that G. That's very very cool. Let's do that because I would like to do things in terms of color because it's easier for my brain to know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do red color, or it's gonna be color that red color, and I'll do red color dot R, red color dot green, and red color dot RGB, so blue. Okay, now this is gonna be for alpha, right? But I think this might be changing some other thing, or some other thing. Mm, And you can say 1.16 was a good Minecraft update, the best ever, to be honest. Was 1.16 the Nether update? And RTSA, I fixed hopefully the last issue with hot reconnects on the live server. I got hyper focused on disconnect and forgot that on connect we call enter game on the server. It initializes things, so we just don't do that. You're getting very close to launch, right? And me only say the spin running update. Yeah, the Nether update. Insert clapping in the whole theater of the Minecraft movie. Okay, so here, yeah, I'll just leave this like this. Shouldn't be that radically different, but okay. So yeah, for some reason I'm changing this, like the slider, changing the slider. Hmm. I could do red color dot A. Maybe that will be the default. I don't know what A is, but if it doesn't move the slider, I would like to check what that value is so I can know what the default is. No, it does change the slider. Yeah, because maybe I'm changing the slider in some other way. I just say, so now regardless of the game state, the player can reconnect. Now it's just finding all the little coroutines and update loops on the client. Nice. And me always say, in my opinion, the end update is the best one. Oh wait. I don't know. I really liked 1.4, 1.14 point whatever point X. Um, I think it wasn't like the hugest update, and maybe didn't really introduce a lot of things, but the changes were nice. I mean, I like the new machines that they added for, or not machines, but like new type of furnaces. Very cool. I like them. Okay, uh gonna see why. And I didn't try to do this, but yeah, I just want to leave this like this. I don't know. Mm, let's talk to the Almighty. Changes the slider on the post processing effect too. It's changing it to the right. Maybe in the end of this. Wait, building and pillaging is fun. That was nice too. And 1.14, it was a cool one, but it was still unstable because of 1.13's disaster. What was 1.13? Uh, live gamma gain. Okay, so zero is the okay. I don't think this is alpha then. The fourth value is not for alpha. Yeah, because these colors don't really have alpha. Instead, they use their like alpha channel for that slider. So this should be zero. And I could go -1 to 2, or well, I could just push it to whatever I guess. But yeah, the aquatic update. Okay, yeah. So this is what I wanted to do. Just this. Now I need to, and actually it could be just a little bit darker. I really like that. Nah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, now that I can set that, I know how it works. So let's write the whole thing. And I think you say the aquatic update. Swimming and underwater biomes became a thing. That was a nice update too. Maybe it was broken, but I came from a period when I first tried 1.14. I came from a period where I hadn't been playing a lot. So last version I tried before that was like, I don't know, probably modded 1.8, 1.9, something like that. Because I've been trying. I don't know if you know about this, but at that time there was like Dragon Ball Dragon Ball mods. I'm not a huge fan, really. Well, not a. I'm not even a fan of Dragon Ball. I think it's very cool. I just haven't watched it, but I just find it super cool. Their powers and whatever. So I got a mod pack of Dragon Ball, and I was trying it in like 1.7 or 1.9. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. So yeah, when I came to play 1.14, it was like a huge thing because there were so many different new things, and I just got in love with the furnaces. Mechanics wise, but I played the whole time the game was dead. Okay, yeah. So what I wanted to do here is specify something. So that something is first. I'd like to specify a color. So this is gonna ask for a color, and it's gonna be, well, I'm just gonna call it color. And here I'll say, here I will say, well, I want you to specify which what thing do you want to change. So it's gonna be mm, that I played the whole thing. There is a reason 1.12 has the most mods for a long time. It was stable. Yeah, 1.12 had a lot of mods, and as much as Minecraft can reasonably be. And 0x4c says a polish mod. Uh, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, 0x4c. I don't know what you mean with a polish mod. Are you talking about like Minecraft? A Polish mod for Minecraft? Or what? Here, let's see. Are you talking about Nick? Oh, okay. So probably someone zero. You're like a friend of Nick, probably, or something. I don't know. Because otherwise, how did you figure Nick was from Poland? Polish the language. Okay, let's do. I want to give this a name of what? It's gonna be, well, we could call this channels, right? Because we have the left channel, the gamma channel, and the gamma, yeah, the gamma and the gain channel. So here I'll just specify, well, it equals to nothing. So If it is nothing, if it is nothing, or I'll just do a switch. So switch channels, or yeah, I want to do channels here. And if this is empty or default, I guess I'm gonna use it too here to break case. Yeah. So let's do here. It's gonna be an artisate Wasney is heavily Polish. Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't know. I'm not very familiar with. I wasn't familiar with how Polish Wasney is. And Nick say I don't know the guy. Nick Wasnny is just straight up a Polish word Roman. Told you that a couple times. You can't you can't expect me to remember everything. You already know me and my very bad memory. For some things I have like a especially good memory, but for others I really don't. Name screams either Polish or Canadian to me or Canadian to me. I'm sorry. I will remember. Okay. Okay, so here, if I don't specify anything, I want to just change everything. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna do it in order. So lift first. So first I have to access lift gamma gain and lift dot value equals new vector, or yeah, new vector. I can store this in another part, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's just okay. I'm just gonna do a new vector for, and it's gonna be, well, the color R, color G, color B, 0. And I'll do the same for every single one of them. So first is gonna be lift, then gamma, and gain. Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody important. Okay, okay. Because I saw the nobody important thing on your Discord, so I kind of mixed the things up. And I didn't remember Nick Wasney was like just nobody important, because you have the same thing but in English uh on your Discord description, I think, right? Let's see, art, you say Reiko is a run one. What's Reiko? Dude, I'm getting I'm getting afraid to ask what things are, because maybe they are like super obvious. Okay. Let's do case in here. And you can say maybe had, I'm not sure. Right now it's silliness and cuts as the main thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here, let's do for lift, and I'm gonna specify, well, I would always like this to be an uppercase lift. Let's do break. Here. Now, let's just grab the lift gamma gain, and it's gonna be a lift value equals this new vector for color dot r, color dot g, color dot blue, and 0. And I'm just gonna copy this for all of the other cases. Lift gamma gain. And art to say, man, going to stop chatting, not giving it enough attention. Typos all over. Sorry, Roman. Just very close to finishing my work here. I need to get this table and then get back to tooling. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries at all. It was a pleasure having you chat here. And yeah, you're welcome to chat whenever you want. I hope uh, the best in terms of progress to your project and your work. You say the goal is to make it so we can, while the server is live, change server blueprints. While the server is live. That sounds like a hassle, but cool. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we have left gamma and gain, and we're just changing this. Now, I no longer need either the debug log or that other stuff, so I'm just going to delete this. Yeah, like that. Now, where is the error? Because I have an error. Oh yeah, here. So I'm no longer calling it correctly. That was just for trying stuff. Now, where do I want to change the color? Okay, so now I need to call this, I want to modify the gamma on the player health. The player health is going to be controlling that. So let's do a call from the player health. Let's go into the player script. Where is the player script? Here, under player health. In here, I want to get the percentage of how close I am to be like dead. So when I do the receive damage, well, here I update the health bar. So after I update the health bar, I'll do post processing manager that instance dot you say I want to make a multiplayer game. They are always the best. Me too, Nick. Me too. Yeah, I fear having this project advance very like a lot, and then wanting to like do multiplayer and everything starts like breaking, or I have to like do a bunch of rework, and probably I'll have to do a bunch of rework if I want to make this game multiplayer anyway. But yeah, I just fear the amount of work. So before turning any of my projects multiplayer, I will need to do a very short game, or a very short demo to be exact, where I try multiplayer, and when I do like extensive tests and just for learning. In RTSA, ECS-based data architecture blueprints, as in data objects like scriptable objects, live objects reference them for definitions as the client uses. To not need to mess with live objects, we just target the data object for changes instead. You say, yeah, of course you need to. You need to start from the base. Yeah, I have to say, just click the multiplayer button. It's on the top right of Unity. It looks like an X. Oh, this one, right? Yeah, I've seen it. Just I haven't clicked it. Yeah, I'm gonna click it to make multiplayer. Okay, so going back to this, I call the post processing manager, and what I want to pass is a color. That's what it's going to accept. So first, set left gamma gain, and I just want to set the gamma. So I'm gonna call. Well, first I need the color. So let me do the color here. Color equals. Uh, let's just do color that white for now. Here I'll pass here. Yeah, I'll pass here the color, and it's lift. It's the crossplay button. Side effects include touching grass again. Well, not bad. Okay, so yeah, the thing is, I want to have like a lerp between white and red probably. It's gonna be color that lerp. So color A to color B is gonna be color that white to color that red. And here, this is just gonna be the percentage of the percentage of health left, probably, or the inverse of that. I don't know. Let me try. Because it's gonna be to get the percentage, I will need to get well the current health divided by the maximum health, so that will give me the percentage. So let's say I have half the health, or 3/4. It's gonna return 0.75, right? So it's gonna be 0.75 to red, towards red. So I would need to first get this, and yeah, if I want to get the inverse of that, like it should be 1 minus that, 1f minus that. I think so. Because if I have 3/4 of the health, I should be 1/4 towards red, right? So yeah, I think that's it. Let's do that and let's see how it looks, because I can check this. It's not a full effect yet, but I can check the lift. Let's do post processing, global volume. Yeah, and why is my yeah, I forgot to put my camera back. Okay, so if I get damaged, let's get damaged by these guys. Let's get damaged. And I don't see the lift changing. And it's not even the lift that I want to change. So any errors? No. No errors? Well. I'm doing something very wrong here. I just don't know where. Well, this is not the lift, but the gamma. The gamma is the one that's on the middle. So here, yeah, that's okay. And oh, I forgot to change this. This is gamma, and this is gain. Mm, yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe, well, let me first get, when I do this, let me know what is this value? Debug.log. And here I'll do I'm just gonna do percentage, and I'll know what it is. Like that. Okay, so at least I'm getting a message. Otherwise, I have zero context of what's happening. Okay, now damage me, please. Yeah, I don't know why, but it takes a while to like run that to damage me with the spells. Yeah, and that clearly isn't working, so let's see what the current health and well, what the percentage does this gives me without the 1 minus. Let's just check that. Where is the message? Yeah, I think this is just not running. Just not running. Because otherwise I would get the at least this message. And the health bar is not being updated. Like I don't know why. So if I go to but first give me a second, I'm gonna be right back, just going to the bathroom. Okay, here I am. Yeah, let's see why this is not working. Okay, so I'm telling it to play the damage animation and whatever. Maybe I'm overriding something with the damage animation. Maybe. So I will do, just to make sure, I will do this after everything else. Just to make sure. But this wouldn't make a lot of sense actually. Well, let's try it anyway. Okay. So now, what I'm expecting is to, when I get damaged, should automatically apply. And okay, maybe I know why this is the problem. Why there's a problem there. So here, when I get the percentages, the health is an int. Both the maximum health and the current health that I have are ints. So I can't just divide it and expect a float because they need to be casted uh, as a decimal value too. So I'm just going to cast them as floats. Float. And now I can do the 1 minus. Like that. And this message is not going to, no longer going to be helpful. So I'm just going to delete it. Now let's see. Yeah, the gamma is not affected. Well, I need that message again. Gonna bring it back. And let's do this. Just gonna copy this and put it in here. But it's very weird that the updating the health on the UI takes long. Okay, no errors, but no messages either. I think there's something to do. It is to do with, yeah, something to do with the spells. Yeah, I can see Evil Wizard game. Yeah, it turned into the Evil Wizard game. Yeah, it is something to do with that, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna also modify the lift. The color, it's no longer going to be just like red, but I'm gonna do color, red color equals color dot red, and red color dot a for the alpha is gonna be, I want it to be just slightly darker, so minus 0.15, and that's gonna be like the end of how it will look on the end. So here it's gonna be red color. And this percentage is working now. What the problem is how I'm damaging the player. Because it's not a problem with anything else. If I go to, let's go to a zone and let's get damaged by the other guys with, they have a hit. Yeah, they have a collider. I called it hit area, where if they attack me, like, I just get damaged and that's it. So let's go there. I guess it's because of the spells. Maybe I didn't configure the spells properly. Because I'm overriding the, on player health, I'm overriding some stuff related to the spell. So maybe that's why. Because if I get slapped by one of these guys, yeah, probably, yeah, it's okay. Okay. Also, when I recover some health, I should update this value too. Okay, let's go back there. I could put this into its own function. And here at free status, receive damage to receive. Yeah, because I am only overriding this receive damage by damage to receive, but I'm not really overriding the other one because I have another one for spells. So public override void receive damage spell data. Yeah, that one. So I'm doing exactly that now. I should have the same thing for both of those. So here, I'm just gonna do private void damage feedback. And I'm gonna put everything in here. Now let me just put this back to the top again. Here. Let's just grab everything from there and put it inside damage feedback. And here, after I get damage and I do whatever is the base of received damage, I'm gonna do damage feedback. And same thing for the one on the spells, damage feedback too. So that's why I wasn't overriding both. And now, yeah, I do the update health bar. And this I'm going to encapsulate onto its own thing, private void change gamma according to health. Now I'm just going to copy this, or rather cut in here, change gamma according to health. And I could just specify these colors, really. But these are structs, so I don't think I'm not using the keyword new. So I guess if there are structs, I'm not really like allocating in any new memory, right? I may be wrong, but I think I'm not allocating memory because if a color here is struct, so not a class, it's a struct, so I'm not like doing new. Yeah, this is a magic number though. Let's do 25 minus 2.25 minus 0.5 minus 0.25. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, if I go here, and that was a bug that I wasn't even aware of. Now let's see. If I get damaged, I should automatically like play the damage animation. That's nice. Now, what else? On heal, when I do the healing, apart from updating the health bar, I'll do change gamma according to health. Same thing there. Stoner Jesus, you say Roman, you silly man. Oh my god, how are you, dude? I'm very fine. How are you, dude? It's very good to see you here. How is it going? How is it going? It's been a while. It's been a very long while. So let's see. I think this should work. No? And Stoner, you say, it's great to see you, man. I'm good. I'm very glad you're good. I say the same. Very, very great to see you here in chat. Um, so I'm gonna give you a quick update. I haven't said anything about like going back to streaming in Discord announcements or anything, just because I'm getting used to streaming again, and yeah, I wanted to figure out basically my schedule. I wanted to figure out like how many hours will I do, like just getting used to it again, and yeah, next year I'm gonna say something in Discord like an announcement where it's like the official going back to streaming, because I was like just getting used to streaming again this first month. So yeah, we're back to streaming, and here, this is what I'm making here. It's like a magic game where you use your arrows to cast some spells, and yeah, we're good so far. So already say I'm glad I finally got you. I've noticed it. You're Discord though, but dude, a message would have been cool. Yeah, it's just I haven't said like anything publicly. I just started like streaming. Like I didn't do an announcement, but I'll do an announcement in a while. Like I didn't want to like say something big and then like I don't know get back or not be consistent with it. Roman paid for our sins and rose again. Okay, so I think what I was doing is working now. So, and you say the video that got popular doesn't count as an announcement. It kind of does, but it's not for. Yeah, it is an announcement, but it's not the same as doing a ping in like an official message on the Discord. At least for not for me. Um, because my what I count as like official is like saying something, an announcement on Discord. And Stoner, you say, no worries, man. It's just good to see you low. Oh, here's something that will shock you. What is it? What is it? Okay, let's close this. And so I still need to change the lift on the other on the gain, lift and gain, when I get to like outside of the zone. And Stoner, you say, I've been streaming. Oh, nice, nice. I haven't seen. I'm gonna check your channel. Let me. And what at what time do you stream? So maybe I can pass there and see. So let me see. Let me get your channel open so I can see when. Yeah, go to channel. Nice. Are you streaming in this channel? Oh, on Twitch. Okay, okay. Well, you'll have to send your Twitch channel on Sundays. Nice. Yeah, I'll pass around the Twitch channel and say hi. And Nikki say, I see our Discord is not really big enough for that to really matter. By the way, yeah, I get your point, Nick. But I think it's more official for me just because everyone that is like a real uh That's something someone that really is interested in the channel goes there. So I don't know. Same name, no 420. So just Stoner Jesus and no 420. Okay, I'll take it out. I'll be there on Sunday. I don't know what time you do it, but I'll be checking. I'll be checking. Just let me know so I have like a time where I can check so I don't have to like be constantly refreshing. Okay, so here hill mount. Let's go to let's go to the wave manager now. And by the way, what games are you streaming? Or what are you streaming? Say cool about this time actually? No? Okay, so like four. Okay. Marvels. Marvels on stream. Okay, yeah, yeah, I know. Well, it's four, then I'm gonna be there and say hi. Okay, so here when I do I have a header for like penalty. Yeah, player penalty. Here it is. So here, when do I want the to update the colors? It's gonna be well as soon as I get outside, right? As soon as I get outside. Mm, let's see. 'Cause I don't want this to be like abrupt. Should be progressive, progressively getting more and more red. So let me find the penalty. Penalty. Because I'm sure I have a function somewhere here where I have all of that happening. Yeah, player outside of zone penalty. Yeah, I add to the penalty, then I subtract from the timer, and after that, I should update here. So I'm going to create a function here that's going to be private void, and it's going to be change lift on lift on gain according to penalty, like that. Change lift on gain according to penalty. Okay, so what will I have to do? I just want to have the color dot red space. So it's gonna be color red color equals color dot red, and I'll do red color. The same thing that I did for the other one. So it's gonna be the alpha is gonna be minus 0 to 5, so a little bit darker. And after that, I just do color, or sorry, post processing manager instance um instance, and it was lift, set lift gamma gain. So first of all, I assign the color, so the color is gonna be the color that lerp, and I start at, well, I don't know if I want to start at white. I could. Mm, well, I would like to make that it's always gonna be a little bit red no matter if it just started. Mm, yeah, let's just do. It's gonna be a little bit abrupt now, but let's just do that, and then I'm gonna improve it. Let's just first make it, and then we improve it. So color that lerp is gonna go from white, color that white, and color that red, or red color. And then the lerp also needs the like time, how many or how much time from 0 to 1. So in here, it's gonna be well, I could also use slurp because slurp just linearly interpolates, but I have another one for lerping, but not linearly. Yeah, let's first use do this. So here it's gonna be um well, I need to get the percentage of well, I could store it here. So let's just store it here. Is gonna be a float. Float percentage. And instead of calculating it there inside the function, I'm gonna just assign percentage. And I'm gonna do the same thing for, well, here we have, that's the color, and we also have to pass what do we want to modify. So it's gonna be a lift in here. And then we have gamma, or no, gain, like that. Now, why is this trimeter? Use of unassigned local variable percentage. Okay, so I need to assign this. So percentage is going to be the current player OOC time. Current player. Well, it's not the time, but it's or is it? So I have a time and a timer. Mm, or is it? Yeah, because this is the timer. Yeah, it's the time. Current player OOCP time. Like that. Divided by, well, this is gonna be the minimum. So, well, I actually have to think about this because what I want is basically the closer it is to be the lowest value, the more red it should be. So what will it be? What will it be? Mm, because if I do just get a percentage, let's say the current time is 1.5 and the minimum is 1. If I do 1.5 divided by 1, well, I get, I won't get what I want. And vice versa, same. Hmm. Yeah, because I need to get, oh, it's just going to be the difference between those. It's just going to be the difference between those. So what I need to do is getting, let's actually visualize this. Mm, let's bring Infinity Photo. Because what I want to do, and this is the same problem with, this is roughly how I do the roll of two, but it's just like, okay, now, you know what? I'm gonna try and do it first without visualizing it. So it's gonna be just getting the difference between the default and the minimum. So it's gonna be the default. So player outside of zone penalty time default minus player outside of zone penalty minimum. And let's say the default, well, we can actually check what the default is. I think it's like 1.5. Yeah, and the minimum is 0.5. So the difference between them, 1.5 minus 0.5 is going to be 1. So I want to get, and where was I? Yeah, here. I want to get the percentage of, well, not the timer, but the current time. So if I go here, this is the time. Yeah, where in that range is the time? So this is gonna be the maximum. So I'm gonna put this together, and I need to get the current player out of zone time divided by that, and that's gonna give me the percentage I need. And I think all of these values are floats, right? Yes. So I shouldn't get an error like I was getting before with the integers. So yeah, that's it. Is that it? I would guess so. Let me try it and let me debug the percentage. Debug the log percentage here. Percentage. Okay, so I need to go try it within a zone. So I need to enter a zone and get out of it. Now let's go there. Okay. As soon as I get out of it, it should start getting more red. Percentage 1, 1, 1, 0, 9, 0, 8, 0, 7. It's not working as I intended this to work. No. Okay, so here currently player OC time. This is gonna be in the range of default minimum. I think then this should only then be the default. Because the default is the maximum. If I do, let's say I'm on one